Hi everyone, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Alison Bulman. I'm a psychotherapist in New York City, and I'm really excited about the release of my online course. It's coming out this Wednesday, and I teach you to become emotionally available. Now, have you ever struggled with intimacy? Do you struggle with the right words to express your feelings? Do you find that you're shut down? Do people ever tell you that you're emotionally unavailable? Are you trying to find your ideal match and you're really struggling and dating and it's not going anywhere? Or maybe you're in a relationship and things feel flat or boring or distance has grown between you guys. Now in this course, it's 6 modules, just like the 6-week support group I do in person here in the city. But you get this online course in the comfort of your own home, where I teach you how to become emotionally available. I teach you what that means. I teach you about using vague words and how we are always saying okay, fine, and good in our conversations when asked how we are. How do you bring more color and aliveness into your communications so people get you more precisely? What this actually leads to, it's kind of counterintuitive, but the more you get in touch with your feelings, the more you start expressing yourself with feelings, words, the more you get what you want in your life. That can include your soulmate, that can include your ideal job, all kinds of things, because we live in a society where we're really losing touch with ourselves. We're losing intimacy with ourselves. You know, we're so attached to our devices and the roles we play, and years of family exposure has like put all these layers of masks on us, and we forget who we are. Or maybe we're in a marriage and, you know, we're just doing everything to please our partner. We lose touch with ourselves, and life can start to feel flat, uninteresting, boring. You can become anxiety-ridden, you know, more isolated. And this emotional unavailability, like I truly believe as a social worker after studying this field, that our emotional unavailability as individuals and as a society leads to so many social ills. That includes addiction, including, you know, addiction to work, overworking, addiction to our devices. Being emotionally unavailable leads to suicide in the most extreme cases. Because when we are not in touch with our feelings, when we're just talking about stuff and telling people, oh, I'm fine, I'm okay, I'm good, and we're not getting real and authentic, we are at risk for depression and all kinds of neuroses and mental health issues. And society is at risk because we lose touch with ourselves. And we start to feel more and more alone, and we get so lonely. You know, I live in New York City, and they say this can be one of the loneliest cities in the world. You're around, you know, a huge population of people, but people are often not really connecting. And in my online course, I teach you how to first get in touch with yourself through meditation practices and other exercises that I teach you, so that you can then in the world feel more connected to others, whether you're at work or around your family or with your partner. I strive to make your conversations come alive with these techniques that I've learned as a social worker and in all the self-help workshops I've taken. I've combined the best of all of it in this online course to bring to you in the comfort of your own home an experience with me where I walk you through how to become more available emotionally, more emotionally literate, so that you know how to express yourself, and in fact you get more of what you want in your life. And that's exactly what happened to me. I was really emotionally shut down, and I had no idea that I was not emotionally available. And over time, when I went back to school and got my degree, and I became part of this mindful community called Circling, I actually had my soulmate under my nose for an entire year. We ran circles around each other, and I had all these stories about him that I wasn't enough for this guy because he was so good looking and he was so charming. And one day he came up to me and he's like, why don't you ever look me in the eye in the circle? And I said, honestly, because I have this story about you. I'm imagining this, I'm imagining that, and I'm not enough. And you know, I chose to get real in that moment. And if I hadn't learned to do that, to take the risk and be very authentic in the moment, we would have just kept on with this charade, and I would have had him totally pass me by. And I think of all the great guys in my life who thought I was aloof or emotionally unavailable and not interested in them, who just passed me by because I had all these stories about my not enoughism that so many of us suffer with. So I help you to try to get over that so you can show up more authentically in the world and be in what I call the front window of your life instead of in the back room, which is dull and boring and dark. I put you right up front and I show you how to do that through emotional availability and these tools that I teach you that you can start using right away. So to find out more, go to my website, intimacities.com. That's INTIMACITIES.com. That'll take you right to the page where you can learn more about the online course that's coming up this Wednesday, this week, and also learn about the face-to-face course that's coming up with the same material, but it's a live in-person experience. You have that option too if you're a local New Yorker. But if you're not, anywhere in the world, you can access the online course. And again, it's coming out this Wednesday. I can't wait to share it with you. And please send me comments in this post and let me know what you think. And feel free to ask me any questions about any intimacy issues or relationship dating issues that you're having right now, and I will respond. Thanks for listening.